Well guys, it's about 7:30 in the morning now. Slept pretty good last night. Here you see my tent's covered in mosquitoes. Can't wait to get out there. Gonna pack up, make some breakfast, and hopefully hit the water by 9. And the plan is to make it to Sheldon Lake around 4 or 5. So. Strawberry granola with milk. Bug spray. The strawberry vanilla granola. You add about a cup of cold water. You do it with hot water too. I brought a bottle of fresh water so I can pour it in cold. And then stir well and enjoy. Actually looks pretty good. It's actually really good. So I'm just going to finish my breakfast, get everything all packed up, head out back on the water. Got a couple small portages. I believe it's Round Lake. There's another little lake, can't remember the name, but and then after that it's a bigger lake, Fish Hog Lake. It gets pretty popular in the summer. And then from there I'll make my way up Digby Creek, and that's when it should get probably a little more tricky getting into there. So hopefully it's not too bad getting down to Fish Hog Lake. Definitely was a challenge getting here. Cast. Thought I'd have some luck with this in the morning, and oh no. Anyways, I can get this guy back in the water. Sweet. I'll do one more, see if I get another guy. Head out on the water. I got my kayak all loaded up down there. This is an awesome campsite on Crooked Lake. But yeah, I'm gonna head on down to Long Lake and then Round Lake from there. And then eventually make my way to Fish Hog Lake, and that's a pretty big lake, so paddle straight across that. Caught a nice little bass down there today. Alright, let's go. Well, back out on Crooked Lake. Headed south down to Fish Hog. Couldn't ask for any better weather. Couldn't ask for any better weather than this right now. Wonder what awaits me ahead. That way. Get around a waterfall or something like that. Should be just around this corner here. I think I need to get over this log jam, and portage should be on the other side. Hopefully I can stay in the kayak and get through this. Oh yeah. Alright. I'm assuming right up at this dock here is a portage to get around this big ass log jam. It's only 35 meters. Maybe we'll get a shot of that waterfall. Check it out. That's what it was portaging around. Hopefully there's lots of water. It looks like we're actually coming into Long Lake right now. And then at the end of that, there's a 180 meter portage into Round Lake. So let's get across. This is Long Lake. So the 180 meter portage into Round Lake is straight that way. And I'm probably going to refill my life straw bottle in the middle of the lake. At the end of Long Lake, if I would have had an extra hour of daylight, I probably would have paddled up to this campsite right here. Looks like a little island. Would have been perfect. I think the portage is coming up. Portage is just to the left of me. It's easily marked. Looks like a pretty big beaver dam. And then it trickles into a little stream. I'm gonna head back to that portage. So I got 190 meters. Let's do it. Yeah, I just drag it. Round Lake. Just to the other side of Round Lake, there's a 30-meter portage. And eventually that'll lead down into Fish Hog Lake. Let's get across. Alright, looks like we're coming up to that 30 or 40-meter portage. I hear another beaver dam. Maybe it's a waterfall. There's the end of the portage right there. Here's just a quick look at the little pond, I guess, right before you get into Fish Hog Lake. Well guys, there it is, Fish Hog Lake. It's gonna be pretty windy out there, so I'm gonna find a decent campsite and just cook some lunch, and then won't take long. So let's go see if we can find somewhere to eat. Take a break. Well, I found a spot here on Fish Hog Lake. I'm just gonna make some lunch, take a little break. It's a pretty decent campsite too. I've seen a couple other campers just down the lake there, but yeah, I'm just gonna take a break here. And it's nice. This campsite even has a little table built. Alright, there we go. I got my water boiling. Should probably be like 10 minutes before I make some macaroni and cheese. Well, macaroni and cheese turned out pretty good. Just gonna finish my lunch and then make my way over to Digby Creek and then through a bunch of other small lakes, a couple, and then a big portage back into Sheldon Lake. That's the goal anyways. So I just checked the map, and it's not that way, it's that way. And that's where the portage is. There's a 90-meter portage to get into Digby Creek. So I'm gonna get across the lake and hopefully be able to find it nice and quick. So I'm almost to the portage to Digby Creek. I might be able to paddle up a little farther. Yeah, it was a little tougher for me to find this one, but it's on the north bank. There's a big pine tree knocked down. Now I believe this is the portage coming up. It's got a white jug. It's only 90 meters and hopefully that takes me to where I need to go. Alright, I just finished that 90-meter portage to Digby Creek, and there's a series of about 4 or 5 small portages before we get to Red Boat Lake. So probably going to get through that, and then once we get to Red Boat Lake, I'll show you what that lake looks like. Alright, see you in a bit. It's a beaver swimming across. There you go, my next portage is straight up a hill. Well, I got about one more 90-meter portage getting to Red Boat Lake, and then from there's another portage into Clear Lake, and then from there Scrabble Lake. And I think I'm going to camp on Scrabble Lake tonight. It's down. Made it to Red Boat Lake. Pretty tough today. But at the end of this we got about it's a 950-meter portage into Clear Lake. And then from there about a 500-meter portage into Scrabble Lake. So let's get moving. Well, I just carried all my gear over to Clear Lake. Now I'm just coming back to get the kayak. It's been a tough day. Well, I'm just coming up to what's it called, Clear Lake. Just finishing up that 950-meter portage. Got the kayak on my head. Made it to the lake. It's getting kind of dark. Looks like it's, I don't know if a storm's coming or what, but I gotta get over to Scrabble Lake. Well, made it to Clear Lake. Big portage. Starting to spit out a little bit. I gotta make it across the lake to a 540-meter portage into Scrabble Lake, and then from there I'll find a campsite and camp there tonight. So I gotta get across. Coming up to the portage now. And it'll be 520 meters into Scrabble Lake. Well, I couldn't find that 590-meter portage, so I took the smaller one, the 250, into another pond, which led over a beaver dam, and then a short 55-meter portage. And now I'm on this little stream, and it should take me straight to Scrabble Lake. That's the plan. It's getting late, but I'll make it there. There it is, Scrabble Lake. Now, just gotta find a campsite. Probably go find a spot that's close to where I need to go tomorrow. But there's a deer right up on the shore here. Let's see if I can get any closer here. There he goes. I don't know if the GoPro picked that up. That's pretty cool though. Should be coming up to a campsite soon. Well, I found my campsite for the night. I'm on an island. It's pretty cool. Hopefully the wind keeps the bugs away. A little stockpile of firewood there too. Probably put my tent back here or something. Anyways, gonna get all my gear up here. Make some dinner. Just glad to be on a campsite finally. It's a little after 7, so didn't quite make it to Sheldon Lake today. But tomorrow I got a big portage right in the morning, so. And after that into Sheldon, and back to Devil's Lake, and then home. I'm exhausted. Got my campsite all set up. I'm on Scrabble Lake right now. Got a little island to myself. Over there I got my tent. Fire pit here. And then I got my little stove going. Tonight we're having Southwestern style masa with beef. So I'll see how that is. Looks like my water's ready. Well, I gotta let that stand for about 10-15 minutes. We'll cast the line in the water. A couple minutes. See what happens. I got a beaver. Looks like he's coming up. Oh, he's swimming away. too. Here I go. It's pretty good. Like all the packaged food I've ate this weekend. Almost tastes like a shepherd's pie. Anyways, I'm gonna finish dinner. Probably get a fire started. Hang out by the fire, enjoy the view that I got. And then try packing in and go to bed around 10, maybe 11. But definitely didn't anticipate this trip was going to be as hard as it was. I almost felt a little lost today. Took me a while to get to the portage from Fish Hog Lake into Digby Creek. Once I found it, I don't know how I missed it. It was pretty easy. Well guys, we got the fire going. It's another tough day. It's fun, gaining lots of experience out here. So yeah, I think I'm just going to enjoy the fire for about maybe 2 hours or so. And I'll pack it in for the night. Fire's keeping the bugs away. There's not too many bugs out on this island though. It's really peaceful. My first solo trip. And it was a hard one. And it's not over. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning.